Urban crouched on the ground, frozen with fear. His teammates were shouting for supplies, but he couldn't move an inch. Finally, he summoned all his courage and ran toward them. But by then, the enemy unhindered had already flanked them from the side. Urban didn't dare fire, nor could he bring himself to warn his comrades. Instead, he hid behind a wall, trembling uncontrollably. Upstairs, his teammates were almost out of bullets. Just as desperation set in, they heard footsteps coming up the stairs. Calling Urban's name, they got no response. They opened fire and shot the figure behind the wall. The very next second, a storm of bullets tore through the room, cutting his team down. The enemy soldier leaned out, firing wildly, while one of Urban's comrades emptied his final round. With no ammo left, he rushed forward to fight hand-to-hand. Luckily, the enemy had only one soldier left. Downstairs, Urban remained paralyzed, huddled in fear as he watched his friends get slaughtered. The victorious enemy soldier emerged, but Urban still couldn't raise his gun. He recognized the soldier once before. Urban had spared him. This time, the soldier also chose to walk away. At this point, the captain dragged his injured body back to retrieve Upham, pulling him to the last line of defense. Urban curled up in a shell hole, shaking as enemy soldiers ran right past him, unaware of his presence. The enemy's attack pressed on relentlessly. Urban peeked over the edge of the pit just in time to see that familiar soldier fire a bullet into the captain's chest. At that moment, a warplane roared overhead, and artillery shells rained down, sending the enemy forces into chaos. They broke ranks and fled in panic. But this time, Urban wasn't the coward he once was. He leapt from the crater, gun in hand, blocking a group of retreating soldiers. With no other choice, they dropped their weapons and surrendered. The familiar soldier looked at Urban, expecting him to hesitate once again, but Urban's eyes were firm now. A single gunshot rang out, and the soldier collapsed. Urban would never forget that his transformation. His courage had been bought with the lives of his fallen teammates and captain.